first night, me or Cleetus didn't get to perform because there was a brawl in the parking lot. The police came, shut it down. Yeah, it was big. There was like 25, 30 people out there throwing hands. But besides that, everything's been good so far. Last night was good. Tonight, of course, is good. Columbus has always come out and showed a lot of support for us, so looking very forward to this show. My first year at the Gathering, 06, I went and they had a runner for me, and the guy, you know, that goes around and does everything for you, helps you, you know, drives you around on the golf cart or whatever. And I originally had this one guy, he was a runner, and I ended up firing him the first day because he was just a complete asshole. Douchebag. Yeah, very big douchebag. So then, you know, I told Joe or whatever, and Joe fired him, and then they gave me Cleetus here, and that's pretty much how we met. And we hit it off really good, and been like best friends ever since.
Everything I imagined for as far as I can see, I was caught.
This is one of them. This is one of them, definitely one of them.
The Newport here in Columbus, one of my personal favorites. Newport Music Hall. Yeah, always love the Newport.
Yeah, I love that's one of the places I like to perform. I really only get to perform there when I'm like with Twisted or ICP, but that was where I saw my first ICP show actually. Drove up from Georgia to see it. My friend talked me into it. I was like, I like their music, but I don't know about driving all the way to Columbus, Ohio to see them, but he talked me into it, and I drove up there, and I was hooked after that.
I didn't even know that.
Action figures, Marvel Universe, the 3 and like 3.5 inch figures. Love them. Collect them all the time. I've got just about all of them. They got a new series that come out. I haven't been able to get those yet, but I will be getting them soon. But action figures.
I never did the figures or comic book things. No, I spent all my money on studio shit and weed.
Back for my soul retrieval. Demons, they found me.
Not really. I mean, now I really don't have any rituals like before. When I first started doing this, like I would not talk to anyone for like an hour. I would pace a lot, but I don't get nervous anymore. I mean, a little bit, but you know, now it's just like whatever. I've gotten so used to it and been able to control the nervousness or whatever. So I don't really have any rituals. Just painting up and going out there and doing it.
Quite honestly, we stay busy all day. That the time sneaks up on you. There comes a certain time where you have to start getting ready to perform at your time, an hour early or something like that. Before you know it.
Does the paint help with the jitters though? That's something. Like I have stage fright. I don't like obviously being on camera and stuff. Does the paint help with that? Like if.
I mean, yeah. I guess in a way it's kind of like you become a different person or whatever. So I mean, you get to go out there and do that. And you're like, I don't know. Yeah, just like I said, becoming a different person, kind of. Not so much anymore, I guess. But this is actually my last tour wearing the paint because I went out on my own, not with Psychopathic Records anymore. So doing this for the last time. So it's gonna be weird, after this going out without any paint on, but it'll be all right.
We've both performed on stages in front of crowds, both with paint and without.
Yeah.
And I think. Yeah, it's just another persona. It's with the paint. Yeah, I suppose it helps.
I'd probably be in jail. There's a long story behind that, but I would definitely be in jail.
I'd be doing sales. That's easy. I've always done sales. I'm good at it.
I love it.
With the devil, he told me about the power, money, fame.
Soon, very soon. For a lot of different reasons, I haven't been able to get to that yet. Just waiting on certain things to happen and whatnot, and now things are falling into place and answers have been given. So soon, hopefully by the end of the year, if not the very beginning of next year, we'll do a full-length collab, so it works.
Anything I wanted just to get in front of me.
Oh, I get that question all the time. I mean, maybe eventually, not anytime soon. I mean, right now I'm concentrating on this tour, and then after this tour, I'm I'm gonna start working on a brand new record and all that. I've had like 5 or 6 different record labels approach me, want me to, you know, sign with them, but I just left the record label, so I'm not trying to get back on another record label. So yeah, as soon as this tour's over, I'm gonna start working on a full length and release it myself. And
So probably summer of next year, you think?
Probably a little bit sooner. I'm gonna start working on it right after the tour, so probably like spring.
I didn't
The Underground Avengers. It was fun to do. I mean, it was an interesting little project. Buckshot asked me to be a part of it, which was cool. Right after I got off of Psychopathic, and it was cool, you know, because I didn't know what was gonna happen when I left. I mean, actually, nobody like had to like, you know, mess with me or do anything with me, you know, professionally after I left there. But it was cool that he approached me and got me to be on that, and it was fun to record it. He's a cool dude, Buckshot. I don't really know Class that well. When we had, you know, started the project, I'd never even met him before. It was just another guy, Buckshot dude, to get on it or whatever. But yeah, it was fun to record, and it did really well. I mean, a lot of people are feeling it, so we're kind of trying right now to work on a tour for that. It's in the works. I don't know if it'll happen, getting the money right or whatever, but yeah,
talked about.
Yes, it's in talks. I'm listening to Fun right now. I like that band a lot. They remind me a lot of Queen, and I'm digging those guys right now a lot. So that's pretty much what I've been listening to.
One road city that always comes out, or at least I bring it out every tour, is Amon's very first CD. For whatever reason, I think I want to say like DJ Clay or somebody brought that, you know, to Psychopathic originally, and somehow it always ended up just being a road CD that got bumped all the time. So I still break that out once in a while, just tradition, I suppose.
And you guys both have metal backgrounds. You played bass, am I right?
I played bass and sang in a bunch of bands.
And you cover Rage, which is fucking awesome.
I'm a 90s. I'm a 90s rock freak. You know, just everything from, you know, Alice in Chains, Tool, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. It's all shit I love and listen to it all the time. Yeah, it'd be nice to go. I've been to Canada once when I was young. It'd be nice to go to Canada. We're getting offers for overseas now. Talking to a promoter right now in the UK. Possibly doing London and Manchester, I guess. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely the plan. I'd like to get out and branch out as far as we can go.
He said,
You can have it all, that's right. Everything you've ever.
Basically, the only way that anyone can contact me right now is on Twitter.
Gotcha.
I'm on Twitter constantly. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to be working on a website and everything, but at the moment it's just Twitter. I live on Twitter.
Yeah, if anybody's needing, if they're looking for collabs with us or anything like that, business-wise, you can always find me on Facebook. It's on there, cousincleetus.com. You can hit up Mark at elizabethentertainment.com. Email address, he's manager, does a lot. So there's lots of different ways. I don't know, Google.
I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of like I want to do collabs with people outside of rap and outside of the underground, like just to be different. Because I mean, everybody's collabing with everybody, and I mean, it's like you've seen it 100,000 times. People collabing with everybody else. So I'm trying to get on something else, and I really want to work with Marilyn Manson on my next record. That's something that we're trying to work out, so hopefully that can happen.
Now, with you guys being in the business, is it still hard for you to get things set up to do collabs? Or?
It's a contact sport, literally.
Exactly.
It's more contacts.
Who you know. I mean, yeah, it's still hard. I mean, in the underground, I mean, it's not hard at all. I mean, I can pretty much call up anybody and collab with them on that level. But outside of that, it's just who you know and who knows them and whatever. So yeah, it's kind of hard on outside of the underground. But
yeah, on a bigger level, there's a lot of hoops, a lot of different names to get through to get to even a manager. The people before that, so that makes it more difficult. But we'll make it happen.
All right, well, thanks for your time, guys. I know you guys got to go on here soon.
Thank you.
It's been
Thank you.
great having you on the
Thank
show.
you.
This is our
Thank you.
debut show, by
Yes,
the way.
Oh, debut show.
Debut.
Oh, awesome.
Right on.
So we're working out the
We're number
kinks.
one.
Yeah. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys.
Cool, thanks.
Front door, is coming, roll up through the floor.